Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. I hope you'll take a second and subscribe to my channel. I hope you love it so far. If this is your first time with me, thanks for joining me. I hope you love it by the time we're done. But today we are going to do a fun combination of yoga and weight training. So you can do this just with body weight too. So you don't have to have dumbbells at all. You can just do body weight. So don't let that discourage you whatsoever. Yoga is an amazing avenue to strengthen and tone beyond all of the flexibility, balance benefits that go along with it. So no worries, don't fret. If you do have dumbbells, I would recommend light to kind of a medium weights. You don't need a whole lot because they do get pretty darn heavy pretty quickly. So if at any point you feel like you just need to set them down, know that that's an option and just move to the body weight. All right, you guys. So first we're going to get warmed up and stretched out a little bit, and then we'll start to incorporate those dumbbells if you have them handy. A drink of water as often as you need it, you guys. Take a break whenever you need one. Take time for yourself. All right, so starting in a seated position, we're going to bring the hands to the shins just below those knees and take a big breath in. Press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Oh, and exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Press your spine towards the back, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow. Seated cat and cow. Cat and cow, an amazing combination of poses. Just move with your breath, guys. That will help let go of tension, tightness, promote blood flow, promote energy flow through the spine, through the torso, up to the head, getting rid of tension in the spine, in that lower back, and in those shoulders. Making this the last cat. And let's bring it back to neutral. Let's walk those hands forward and just stretching out that lower back. Arms can extend out nice and long, or you can keep those elbows bent. Just let gravity take a hold of the weight of that upper body. So noticing if you're holding any tension in that lower back or in those hips, and see if you can just let it go. If you haven't already, extend those arms out nice and long, just noticing if there's any tension in those shoulders, in that upper middle back. And we're just going to kind of gently rock side to side. This is not a huge movement, guys, so it's just a little rotation, slow and steady. Just checking out through the ribs and the waist, into that lower back, coming back to center. Let your head be heavy. Feel yourself melting. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms overhead. Reach it up nice and tall. Release that right hand down, left arm up and over. Keep that left sit bone connected to the earth as you reach out to the right. A little roll of that left shoulder back. A little turn of your gaze down towards your mat. And a little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone. A push away with that right hand. Oh, creating space between those ribs. And inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Keeping that right sit bone connected to the earth, reaching out and over, a little roll of that right shoulder back and away. Turning and taking your gaze down towards the mat, a little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone, and then give a little push with that left hand. Lift the right side of your rib cage just to create more space to stretch those intercostal muscles. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, rotate, little twist, placing that left hand to the top of the thigh. Sit up as tall as you can sit and turn and take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Left shoulder presses down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front, and then exhale, rotate, placing that right hand to the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can sit, and turn and take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Little tuck of your chin, down towards your collarbone, and then press that right shoulder down and away. So as we move, guys, don't judge, don't criticize, let go of your ego, be present, be kind. So it's about exploring. It's not about perfection. It's about progress and healing, strengthening. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front, and exhale, release those hands down by your sides. Just a couple good shoulder rolls, up and back. It feels nice. Letting go of tension and tightness. Let's come forward and up onto all fours. So if you have those weights, let's grab them. And we're gonna place them on the mat, but just kind of off to the side. Breathe. So we're gonna incorporate these in a moment. We're in our tabletop position. Core is strong. Breathe. We're gonna extend right leg. Breathe. Now we can stay right here. If you like, with or without that weight, take a hold of that weight in that left hand if you like. With your palm facing towards you, back of the hand facing out, we're gonna lift and we're gonna lower, just the arm. You're staying steady with the leg. You're staying steady through the hips. You're gonna notice, yep, all of a sudden we're working that shoulder really hard. If that weight is too much, put it down and just lift the arm and bring it back down. Lift the arm. 2 more, keeping that core strong, whole body working, and set that weight off to the side, release the leg. Holding here for just a moment. If you need a break, you can sit it back to child's pose, stretch out that back. Otherwise, keep that tabletop. And we come back up when you're ready to tabletop. Core is strong. We extend left leg back, hips are side by side. We lengthen through those toes. So again, we can take that weight, or you don't have to take that weight. Palm is facing back towards your leg, back of the hand facing towards the top of your mat. And we lift and lower, lift and lower. So our job is to keep the rest of the body as steady as possible while we're just moving that arm, that right arm. Again, you do not have to have that weight. You can just work with the weight of the arm. Last 2. Keeping that belly button drawn in. And set that weight off to the side. Release your hand. Release the leg. Sit it back to child's pose. Extending those arms out nice and long. Checking in with that lower back. If your lower back's talking to you, it's a good sign that your core wasn't as strongly engaged as maybe it should be. So really focusing on that core engagement, guys, will help keep your back safe wherever we are. Find your breath. Slow it down. And as you're ready, let's come on back up to our tabletop position. Now we're going to tuck the toes and lift the knees just an inch off of the mat. Core is strong. Slow it down. Now you can hold, just holding here, this hovering tabletop. Or if you like, we're going to take 1 step forward, opposite hand and foot. Other step forward, opposite hand and foot. Now we're going to take it back. Opposite hand and foot, opposite hand and foot. Back to that hovering tabletop. We come forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. 2 more. Forward, forward, back, back. Last one. Forward, forward, back, back. Hold that hover. Breathe. And release it down. Sit it back to child's pose. Stretch out those shoulders. You feel that through those shoulders and through those quads? Good stuff. Breathe. So that's our bear crawl. Extending those arms out nice and long. Find that breath. Now, if you like, find those weights. Hold on to them. Hopefully you have a little flat side on your weight. If it's completely round, guys, I would recommend just staying on your hands. Absolutely fine. We lift the forehead, tuck the toes, hands are shoulder width apart, press it up to a down dog. So if we are not using the weights, it is still absolutely fine. This is a very challenging but fun exercise in transition between poses. We're going to inhale it to high plank, exhaling it to down dog. So if we have the weights or we don't, no worries. Inhale it to plank, exhale, reach that right hand back. Can you touch your toes? Inhale it back to plank. Exhale to down dog, left hand touching the right toes. Bring it back to center. So if you don't like those weights, absolutely release them. Just extra resistance, guys. Just extra load. Body weight is plenty. So you do you. Take care of yourself. Listen to and honor. Respect where you are. Last one. And we come to plank. Hold your plank. Toes or knees. Breathe. Hands right below those shoulders. One tricep push-up. And another. And one more. Release the knees to the mat. Untuck your toes. Let's roll to the left knee. Extend right arm to the sky. So our side plank. We can keep that knee on the mat. You can release that bottom hand to the mat. I would recommend doing that, particularly if you have those round weights. We're going to take that right hand down and across. Reaching it through. Unwind it. And extend. Hand comes down and across. Behind and through. Unwind it and extend. Now, if you like, extend both legs. Feet are staggered. 2, just like that. Take it through and reach it high. Take it through and reach it high. If you like, stack your feet. Take it through, reach behind, and up tall with that arm. Last one. Reach it behind and through. Unwind it and extend. And slowly release it down. We come back to our plank, releasing that right knee to the mat. We roll to the right. Pick up that weight if you like. Left arm to the sky. As you exhale, left hand comes down, reaching slightly behind and through. Unwind it and extend to the sky. Another one just like that. Slightly behind and through. Unwind it and reach. If you like, extend both legs, feet staggered. Take it through. Reach and extend. Or thread the needles, guys. With this weight, yes, indeed, more intense. If you like, stack your feet. Hand comes down across the chest, reaching slightly behind and through, and unwind it. Again, last one. Behind and through, unwind it, and extend. Gently releasing down, release your weight, come back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. And gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Find your breath. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Breathe. Take a moment. If your weights are right in front of you, slide those weights to the outer edge of your mat so we've got room. Hands are shoulder width apart. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee can come down if you like. Pick up those weights. Pull those hands up to shoulder height. Breathe. Now we're going to extend and lift those hands to about 90 degrees with those elbows. We're going to close the elbows and open them. So we're working to keep those elbows right about shoulder height, bringing those elbows in to touch, and then opening to that field goal, if you will. 3, find that breath, and 2, and 1, and open. We overhead press. Just a gentle touch, and again, we can just do this with body weight. So it's that static hold in the leg, keeping those muscles under constant fire, incorporating the shoulders, strong through the core. 3, 2, and 1. Pull those hands back to shoulder height. Slowly lean it forward. Release those weights off to the side. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hip. Sweep it back and extend. Right leg to the sky. Now we can keep that right leg high, or you're welcome to release it down. Holding your down dog, or inhale it to high plank. Leg up or down. 1 push up. Elbows right by the ribs. Shoulders have already worked, again, so they're fatigued. And again, and release. Lift your hips to down dog. Child's pose is always a great alternative to your down dog if you need a break. Forward fold, always a great alternative. Just find that breath. And we shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee down if you like. Grab those weights. Safely pull them up to the chest. Hands to shoulder height. Now we're going to slowly lift those hands, turning the palms to face front, elbows out wide to that 90-degree bend. We keep those elbows right in line with those shoulders. We close and open that static hold in that left leg. We work to bring those elbows to touch and then those elbows to 90 degrees. Working upper and middle back, shoulders, chest, core, legs. We're working it all, you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Open those arms, overhead press. Staying low in those legs. Bringing those elbows back down to about shoulder height, keeping that 90 degrees. We've got 3 more. Core staying strong. Breathe. And we lower those hands to shoulder height, carefully leaning forward, taking care of that back. Set your weights off to the side, hands on either side of your foot, and sweep it back. Extending, left leg to the sky. Breathe. Now that left leg can stay high, or you're welcome to release it down. Coming to our down dog, or inhale to high plank, leg up or down, toes or knees, 1 push-up. And again, 1 more time. Release your foot, lift your hips to down dog. Starting to feel a little glow, a little heat. If you need to mop your brow, mop your brow. If you need a drink, grab one. At the end of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands. Walk your feet in to forward fold. Just breathe. Bringing the hands to the elbows, we hold on. Soft bend in those knees and just gently sway. Different kind of intensity as we add dumbbell weight to our yoga. Still being really mindful, my friends, about the integrity of your poses. Alignment is key. Range of motion might be a little less, and that's absolutely fine because you increase the intensity by adding that extra weight. Coming back to center, release your arms. Taking a hold of those weights. Let your arms be heavy, just hold on to those weights. Slowly rolling it up. So this is intensity for that lower back, intensity for the hamstrings and the glutes. As you reach the top, roll those shoulders up and back. Let's do shoulder shrugs. Up and back, and let it come down. So we're working those traps, the muscles at the base of the neck, top of the shoulders. Great way to let go of tension in the neck and the shoulders. Breathe 1 more time. And let those arms just be heavy. Just by holding those weights, can you feel that natural pull of those arms down? It's a beautiful thing. Find your breath. Let's shift our weight to our left foot. Let's pull those hands to heart center. And we're going to lift that left knee. We're just going to lift the right knee. We're just going to lift that right knee to 90 degrees and flex the foot. Breathe. Now, if you like, begin to extend your leg a little or a lot, as high as you're able. And we want to make sure that we're not leaning back into that hip. We're really standing up nice and tall. Now, open the elbows wide. And we're going to press our knuckles out and in. Press it out and in, being mindful of the integrity of your pose, challenging your balance, strength, coordination. Breathe. And your mental prowess. Yes. Let's do 1 more. Pull it back in, bring those elbows down, bend that right knee, and release it down. Holy cow, did you feel quad, hip flexors, lower abs, shoulders, my Lanta, hello. All right, my friends, we get to do the other side. You notice I say we get to. So we're gonna shift our weight to our right foot. We're gonna lift those hands, elbows are high. And we're gonna lift that left knee to 90 degrees and flex your foot. So again, just by lifting that knee, we are challenging, we are strengthening, we're getting better balance. Strong through that core. If it feels right to you, extend that left leg. As high as you can get that leg and as long as you can get it. We press it out and pull it back in. Press it out, pull it back in. Out, in, out, strong through that belly. Find your breath. Yeah, you feel that gravitational pull on that leg? It's real. Let's go 2 more. And last one. Pull it in, bend the knee. Oh, and release it down. 5 big shoulder shrugs. Whew, good gravy, that's a lot. Good stuff though, my friends, good stuff. Last one. And let those shoulders slide down and away. Let's take a giant step back with our left foot. Coming into a crescent lunge. So a nice deep lunge. Find your breath. Slow it down. Turn your palms to face front. We take both arms up to a bicep curl. We take both arms back down. So just a traditional bicep curl, keeping that chest tall. Now this might not feel like a ton of work going on. I promise it is. And breathe. If you're like, no, I feel it. Okay, me too. Glad to have you with me. 3, 2, and 1. So that static hold is now going to change, and so is our hand position. Hammer curls. So palms are facing towards one another. We lift and straighten the leg. We lower and sink back into that lunge. Lift, hammer curl. Exhale and come back down, keeping that core strong. Breathe. So we're challenging balance as we add movement. Strength has gone from a static hold to that up and down. Staying strong through the belly. Let's go 3 more. Find your breath. 2, and 1 more. Back into that crescent lunge. Core strong, take your gaze forward, giant step forward. Well, that was a big step. Now let's take it back. Right foot, giant step back. Same thing we just did, guys, now on that left side. Chest stays tall. Turn your palms to the front, traditional bicep curls. Just that static hold on that left leg. Find your breath and slow it down. Keeping the chest tall, keeping those shoulders rolled back. Breathe. Three more, and then we're going to transition from that static hold to the up and down movement. Last one. Bring it back down, turn your palms, and we inhale, lifting and sink. Find your breath. Making sure that you are just getting those big deep breaths, guys. Quiet that mind. Listen to your body, thank it. Oh my goodness, it's working hard. And breathe. 3 more. Staying strong through that belly, keeping that back safe. Last one. Take it low. Okay, giant step forward. Oh, that was a big step. Big shoulder rolls up and back. And again. And one more time. Breathe. So this is very, very important, my friends, that we keep that core engaged. We are going to come to an airplane, but we're going to let those arms hang as opposed to come back. So coming forward, nice flat back, sit bones are reaching back, crown of the head right towards the front of the room. Turn your palms facing one another. Notice your weight, center your weight. We take that right arm out to shoulder height and bring it back down. Left arm, shoulder height, bring it back down. Right and down, left and down. So nice flat back, no higher than your shoulder, no need. Breathe. Find that breath. Stay consistent with it. So we're working lower back, probably figured that out. Working hamstrings, can you feel them? Working glutes, oh, I can feel those. Working through the upper and middle back and through the shoulders. Now 3, 2 at the same time. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. And release. Slowly roll yourself up. Oh my goodness. Take a second, guys. Fix your hair. Mop your brow. Take a drink if you need one. You're doing amazing. All right, my friends, roll those shoulders up and back, palms open to the front. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive. Different with those weights. Go ahead, bend those knees. Place your weights off to either side of your mat. Hands come down and relax the weight of the upper body. Forward fold. Oh, that feels amazing. Bring the hands to the elbows, hold on, and gently sway side to side. And just breathe. Coming back to center, release your arms. Walk, step, or hop to high plank. Core is strong. We're on our toes or we're down on our knees. We're going to do our very best to keep our hips from shifting. If you need to, open your feet a little bit. That wider base is going to help stabilize a little bit more, challenging yourself more by bringing those feet in. Core is strong. We're going to alternate tapping, opposite hand to the opposite shoulder. Breathe. So yeah, you have to transition your weight to the opposite hand, but we're doing our best not to rock open. Okay, so keeping your body, those hips, your chest, your shoulders facing the mat. So again, open up those feet. That wider base is going to help keep you stable. Narrower feet, more challenging. Last one. Release your knees and sit it back to child's pose. So I thought child's pose or forward fold felt pretty good. Child's pose, even better. Hopefully heart rate's a little up. Burning those calories, getting stronger. Find your breath. So good, you guys. Awesome work. And let's slowly walk our hands up. Come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down to the top of your mat. With or without those weights, okay? Body weight, I'm telling you, plenty. If you like though, yeah, add that challenge. So we just need one, okay? We're gonna take a hold on either side, kind of the head of your dumbbell. We're gonna bring that dumbbell back towards our chest, but not leaning on your chest. And we're gonna slowly take it back. And then we're gonna come up and lift it overhead. Bring it back down, lean it back. Press it up, overhead. Now, if you like, bring it all the way down. Take it overhead, elbows stay narrow, touching the weight behind your head, rolling it back up, and press to the sky. Take it back. So you can keep your back off the mat, or you can add that full sit up. So you decide what's right for you. Taking care, challenging, but always being respectful, kind, purposeful. Let's do 2 more. Breathe. Last one. Keep the arms extended. Breathe. Sit up nice and tall. Bring those elbows right next to your head, bending the elbows and extend. Bend the elbows and extend. Bend and extend, isolating those triceps. If those tricep push-ups are really challenging, you guys, this is a great place for you to be. Squeeze the outside edge of your dumbbell. Breathe. Now, if you don't have the dumbbell, guys, no worries. Arms are just shoulder width apart. Breathe. Palms facing towards one another. Keeping those arms, those elbows narrow. And extend. Go ahead and release. Set your weight off to the side. Slide all the way down to the top of your mat. Let's open up those feet just a little bit wider than the width of your mat. Bring the hands to the tops of your feet or to your ankles and just roll forward. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Nice big deep breaths. And then ever so slowly roll yourself up. Let's close those legs, extend the legs out nice and long. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands down. Relax the weight of your head. And we're going to walk those hands forward just as far as you can walk them. Feeling that nice stretch through the side body. A deeper stretch in that lower back. As you flex your feet, a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs. Now take a hold of the legs, the ankles, the feet, or wrap the wrists around the outside edge of your feet and interlace your fingers. Use the strength of your arms to pull the crown of the head towards your toes, and your toes pulling back towards the crown of your head. Working to flatten out your back, to lengthen the spine, to deepen that stretch. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Lower the arms down and ever so slowly roll it back. Opening those arms out to a T. Drawing that right knee in. Just allow that knee to be heavy. And breathe. Left hand reaching across, taking a hold of that right knee. Pull it across your body. Keeping both shoulders connected to the earth. And turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. So I hope that was fun. I hope that it was rewarding and challenging. If this was your first time working with weights, with yoga, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think otherwise. Anyway, even if it's not your first. Really fun, challenging, always gives you a different appreciation for the poses. And then when you put your weights down, it's like, oh, this feels amazing. We roll it back to center, extending right leg out. Point your toes. A little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, and again, just let the weight of that left knee pull in. Not forcing anything. So do you feel the different muscles that kind of have to work to keep that knee from falling out to the side or extending back down? It's kind of neat to be really aware of the different parts of the body. Now let's reach that right hand across, take a hold of the knee, and gently guide it across your body. So learning that mind-body connection, my friends, turn and take your gaze out over that left arm, is such a gift. Your body is so smart, and to be able to tap into its intelligence is pretty incredible. To learn. I mean, it just automatically does it. I mean, obviously, you don't have to think. Your body works. And we just need to be aware and be like, okay, I understand what you're doing. Remembering that so that we can replicate it. So knowing when things are off just a little bit to bring it back to balance. To be aware of maybe when you need a little rest, Maybe when you need to be active. Aware of when things change and are just different. Knowledge, you guys, is power. Powerful, powerful stuff. Releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Extending left leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip, and ever so slowly lower it down. And allow it to come to rest. We pull the soles of the feet together, heels up towards your bottom, knees open out wide. Rest your hands comfortably wherever you like. Whether it's down by your sides, on your tummy, on your hips, wherever it is. Your knees, your thighs, literally anywhere you want. You can even take those arms overhead. I want you to find a comfortable place. And invite yourself to close your eyes. Now maybe you feel comfortable for a few moments, a few breaths, and then you need to transition to a different place. Feel free to move wherever you need to go, to make the changes you need to make, to find a quiet, peaceful, restful place where your mind can quiet, your breath can flow effortlessly. You are never stuck anywhere. You are free. Let go of any tension left anywhere in the being, whether that be your mind or your body. Helping out to flush out toxins, to promote blood flow, energy flow. We allow ourselves an opportunity to just breathe, quieting the nervous system, opening doors to creativity, tolerance, healing. A sense of joy in all that we have accomplished today, my friends. You're pretty incredible. And I want you to take just a moment to thank your mind and your body for taking you on this incredible journey today. Your journey. And we're going to work to keep that sense of gratitude and joy today and take it with us where we go. Hopefully sharing gratitude and joy with any that we encounter today. Anybody we meet, anybody we see. Sharing a smile, a kind word, just positive energy. Send it out there. As you're ready, gently pull your knees in towards your chest and roll to one side. And as you're ready, use the strength of your arms to help you come back up to a seated position. Take your time. Someplace that feels good to you. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands to the tops of the knees. Take a big breath in. Press the chest forward. Arch your back. Gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow. Oh, that feels so good. You guys worked so hard. Inhale, press it through one more time, each direction. Exhale and hollow. Inhale up nice and tall. Release those hands down by your sides. Sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean that head to the right. A little push of that left palm towards the ground. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean your head to the left. And inhale it back up nice and tall. Bring the hands to heart center. I want to thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope that felt great. I hope you feel super strong. I hope you feel tired and that you got some really good work in. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves. And until the next time, light and love to each and every one of you. And until then, namaste.